Welcome to Australian Grand Prix. Should be getting underway shortly. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a 100% race around the Australian Grand Prix as Daniel Riccardo. Formation lap is on. I think it's going to be a dry race as well. Yeah, it is. So without further ado, let's get into it. Of course, I'm going to start from the back to make this easier. So this should be fun.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Hamilton, Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So, there we go. And let's get into the race. So 100% race around Australia. This is going to be fun.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Räikkönen, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Perez, Ocon, Massa, Alonso and Roman Grosjean, Sainz, Magnussen, Nico Hülkenberg and Kvyat, Palmer, Van Dorn, Lance Stroll and Marcus Ericsson, Wehrlein and Daniel Riccardo rounds off the grid.
So here we go then. Right, so let's go then to as well. What I'm going to do is just for this, I'm going to put all assists off, put that in medium, because I need to warm up the rear tyres. So here we go then. 58 laps ahead of us. Into a grid slot then of last place. So what can we do from the back? So we all are on our grid places. Just waiting now for the 5 red lights here for this Australian Grand Prix. What can we do from the back? Away we go. Stay back. Do not want to get involved in that. Inside probably so? No. What did inside there, Avalanche Store, and up into P17. Yes. Up into P16, make that as we just make a huge dive bomb there on Daniel Riccardo. Make that P15. Pit stop information. Bit wide through that section. Ah, no, no. For God's sake. That was actually my mistake. I went way too hard into that corner. And then Shaw just absolutely dive bombs me. Great, thank you. I'm not going to pit because there's no worth pitting, because I'm only going to convert it to the 3-stop. It's just the AI being stupid, as per usual. Before I do anything actually, I'm just going to change some camera options. This is so much more better. be inside, probably. Yep. We get him up into P16 again. But I don't think this downforce is actually going to hurt us. It's only yellow. I'll be inside there, stuff Van Dorn up into P15. Oh, but the exit is just awful. That's probably where I'm going to have the most problems. Coming to that chicane. Hulkenberg, what is he doing? Because if I pit now, I would have pit because this is awful. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to pit. Because this downforce is unreal. I can just about turn in, which is just awful. I wonder if I can go into a set of softs. Cause I wonder if I can take a set of softs that are further. I mean, although they are the slower tyre, and they're much more harder compounds, but I can take them a lot further than the front runners. So into the pits. Let's see if we can chase down some of these front runners. Hopefully get towards them. It's the AI being stupid. Drive it in front. Not the start I wanted. This is not the start I wanted. I need to catch Vale, I need to catch him pretty quick. Driver in front. Just need to try and chase him down, try and get towards him, and see how far I can get close. Fastest lap as well to go with it. You saw that there on screen. Hopefully. What's the gap? Another fastest lap. So there's not much commentary in this. I'm trying to focus, and talking and driving is two different things to using a controller, because you really have to focus, really have to know your lines. So I'm really pushing it, trying to get close to Pascal Wehrlein, because we lost quite a lot of time under that pit stops because of the front wing. Because my sole aim is not to use any flashbacks. We are gaining though, by quite a lot, which is pretty damn nice. I must have missed somewhere because I was actually purple through the second sector. So I must have messed up in the third. I think I messed up in that S bit. Finally, we caught back up to the Selbers. We're closing them up anyway. There we just saw that. Just seen a glimpse of Sauber. I'm actually run out of fuel already. We have 29.9. So it's taken us 6 laps to catch up to the Taubers, up the inside and into P19. Save some fuel. What's Ericsson doing? What you doing? Up the inside possibly. Turn to the outside for the next corner and we get him. We get him right around the outside. What a move. Up next is Lance Stroll. We actually need to pit actually. 36, so we've got 20 laps on these soft tyres. Which seems pretty vague. But tell me down in the comments if you want to see more 100% races, because I'll be down to do some more. I think it's someone that's creating this train, so I think Fiat might be ahead of it. Possibly. Fastest lap overall. Oh, okay, it's only about a tenth. Dive bomb on Lance Stroll, up the inside. Get the move done and up into P17, so we're making vague progress. Don't know. So they want me to go and set a softs for the end. Super soft, sorry. On the outside. We get him. What's Palmer doing? What is Palmer doing? We should get him up the inside into his next left-hander. Sorry, right-hander. Up the inside. Job done. Oh, some more people in the pit lane. So this is gonna look tasty. And there's Kvyat. He probably still has that problem. Hopefully it does anyway. Oh, back end stepping out. Come on, come here. Come on. Slow me down, give me dirty air, which is not good for the car, not good for the tyres. We did the famous Riccardo dive bomb, and that was sort of a dive bomb. So that's another position gained. Up into P12, we're not far from the top 10. And that's going to be a bit of a struggle to try and chase down, especially the likes of Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen. Them kind of people are going to be quite hard to chase down. Especially in this Red Bull anyway. Back end again. I think I just got the tyre on the grass. My throat's going. More people in the pit lane. That's Carlos Sainz, I think. I think he's just come out the pit lane. No, he's just, he ain't pit. Thought he'd pit. So some of these back markers we just need to get rid of because they're just slowing me down. Things like the Renaults, the Toro Rossos, them kind of people. Force Indias, who I'm actually quite surprised to say I haven't seen all race. I haven't seen them, so I don't know. How much fuel we got on board? Just under a lap's worth of fuel. Oh, that was close to the wall. Just run it rich. See what kind of lap time we can do. Up the inside of Carlos Sainz, and we are up into P11. Scraping the wall there on the inside. Can we get past Hulkenberg? No, I tried the move pretty far back as well. I'm not gonna get it. Great run out of turn 1 though. And the exit of turn 2. Can we get him? Up the inside. Ah, it's a late move. And we get the job done. Up into the top 10. Get in. Up next, Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. Which, his tyres haven't come off yet. I don't even think it's pit actually. Yeah, they are. Pit stop information. Full race update. Hopefully we can catch up to Magnussen, because Magnussen hasn't pit yet, so I mean, there's no point in fighting him. Look at where the rest of them are. The rest of them are flying. They are flying. Teammates of Verstappen to the pit. Let's see if we can get ahead of him. This is going to be close. Can we get ahead of him? There he is. Oh no. Oh, that was close. That was so close. Wow. That was really close. Whew. So I'll just keep doing streams every fortnight of these 100% races. So as soon as that Bahrain Grand Prix is done, I'll do another 100% race. So it kind of goes in that area. Lewis Hamilton there with a new fastest lap. 1:29.7. So Perez has an issue. Now we go so deep into that chicane. How the softs doing? 2017, right, 21:15. Chase down Vettel and see what happens. Hope this is better on the broadcast, because I can partly see where some of the tracks are, because it's very dark. Where's Verstappen? I can see him in my mirrors. And put your thoughts down in the comments as well with the third DRS detection zone. What do you think of that in the sport? I personally don't think it should be there. It seems stupid having it there. I think I'm the only person on the set of softs. I think everyone's gone into their default strategy. Hallelujah, we go. Oh wow, we actually got the same pace. So we are identically paced on sector 1. It's quite a strange thing. I want to back out that. Hamilton again, 29.5. Where is his pace from that Mercedes? Oh, I've just binned it in the wall. Not binned it in the wall, but I've just gone too hard into the chicane. And I've just paid the price for that. And that's not good because now I need to chase down Verstappen again. I don't think Sainz is anywhere near me now, isn't it? Trying to chase down Verstappen. Of course, he's on the ultra softs, and I'm on the soft compound tyres, so he'll have more grip, he'll have more downforce, he'll have more speed than me. So this is frustrating and I kind of want to get the place back because I know I've got to go longer than Verstappen. So let's see if we can try and get this place back. Because I know I have the pace of Verstappen. Driver in front. That was... No. No. Let's even said to Max. Let's just have a look. I think we just clipped the apex. It was the grass. It was the grass. I turned way too early for the corner. That was my fault. So again, I keep touching the grass. This is not helping me. That means Max is able to push away. Right, I'm just gonna keep doing these laps. Keep trying to push. And by pushing, we're actually up on our own lap time by about 150 tenths. I've never been an Australian Grand Prix fan because it's never been one track for good racing. It's always everyone takes it steady, everyone takes it easy because it's the first race of the season. It's kind of the same in this race. Everyone's taking it easy, everyone's taking it steady. Fernando Alonso's at the Grand Prix and the safety car is out in the race. Right, so let's find Fernando. So we're coming to the middle sector. What happens? Are we going to see an engine failure? Yes, we are. Engine failure for the McLaren Honda. Not surprised. And now the safety car is out, which seems like bacon. Keep current. Because looking at the tyres are not bad. But Fernando Alonso saved our bacon here. This means we can push until we get close to the safety car. Which is not what I want to be doing. Not yet, anyway. I'll actually catch up to it. I don't want to be battling. I want to actually catch up to the safety car, which I think we've done that well. We've just got up to it. Nearly dived back in, straight back into Verstappen. You just told me to... Oh, what an idiot. Then Verstappen brake checks me from like 30 yards. Kill me. Oh, it was lap traffic, that's why. And Ocon's caught up as well, so this is good. Check me, why don't you? I'm not overtaking, because if I overtake, then I'm going to get told off. So I don't know what the engineer's talking about. It's because there's I think it's because there's lap traffic in front. Yeah, there's Grosjean. I think that's Verline and Grosjean. Come on, it must be able to overtake the safety car. It's a leader behind the safety car. I think that's Hamilton. That's either Hamilton or Bottas. Verstappen. Why'd you do this to me, buddy? Like, don't brake check me 30 metres back from the actual corner. Like, I know the safety car's coming in, but you don't need to brake that hard. So slow under the safety car, man. Come on, speed up, go. I'm ghosting right now. Come on. Can I make a place up? Pigs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go then. That's a sloppy restart. That is a sloppy restart. That's a very sloppy restart. That's not the restart I wanted. That's not the restart I wanted. Now we're being attacked here by Esteban Ocon. We've got blue flags. Blue flags, get out of the way, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move. No DRS of course, because it's under safety car. Thankfully Massa got out of the way. Will Palmer do the same? Hopefully it will do. If he's got any sense. Hopefully the stream's alright as well. Come on. Let's hold you down. My main aim now, just for the rest of this race, is just to try and get back on the podium. Or get near the podium anyway. Even if that just means just getting on the bottom step of the podium. I'll be somewhere on there. Kimi Raikkonen's banging with this pace. Yellow flags. Who is out of this race? Yellow flags and it's... Oh. It won't be another McLaren... Both McLaren Hondas are out this race now. Both McLaren Hondas are out of this race. Where is it? Oh, it's electronic failure. It would help if Palmer would move out the way. That's what would help. Thank you. That should give me some tenths through the first sector, just by that slipstream. Gotta get out that view for a bit. Was so I bet some people were getting bored of that view. More blue flags. Oh, it's for the car behind, it's for Ocon. Come on. Driver in front. Kimi Raikkonen with a 28.0. Where's this pace coming from? Starting to brighten up in some ways. Pit stop information. Oh, this is for the podium. Oh wow, okay. So I need to be thinking about this very carefully. I was going to go for the move. Bad mistake. We got DRS though. And we got some rich mix. Box this lap. Hopefully Verstappen doesn't come in. I was gonna do it. No! 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 For God. I was gonna pit as well. Great. We really need to push now for this lap. Box this lap. I can't believe Verstappen's took my bloody box. Oh, what an idiot. Gotta wait another lap. That's what I had the fear of. If I had gone by the pits with him, I'd have lost a couple of seconds because of him pitting. So I'd have been battling him, which is what I don't want. Right, before I do something, I've just got to go somewhere, so I shan't be a minute. Right guys, I'm back into the toilet. Right. into the pit lane then, onto a set of super soft tyres, and let's go at the pit lane and let's see if we can get ahead of Verstappen, who seems to be in traffic at the moment, so this should be alright. There's Verstappen, and we do get ahead of him just. Ooh. That needed to happen. Just feels so much more faster with the softer compound. So much more grip. Let's chase him down. Let's go. Got blue flags in our way, so this might turn out tasty for some positions, as I completely mess up that corner. Look at that, up by about 500 tenths. This is good, this is what we need. $27.5. I promised to stay with him for a couple more corners and I got him. Don't turn to the right, don't turn to the right. Got more blue flags. I didn't realise that was Kvyat. Like I said, this is going to be the hardest bit, just chasing down Ferraris and chasing down the Mercedes. But Vettel goes pretty deep into that chicane. We get a really good run. We could get him here. Dive bomb, and we got him. Up next is Valtteri Bottas. So we got some working to do. Let's have a look at our components. I see it's most one. Online for ages. Hopefully we can chase down Bottas. Have that dream of again on the podium. Take away the mistakes. I mean, what's happened today? There's only been 3 mistakes. 2 which have been stupidity from the AI and one from me. So that's not bad. But it's an improvement, but I still need to work on it. But someone did brake check me back from like 30 yards. Mr. Verstappen. How have I not broke my front wing? The amount of times I've crashed at that wall is unreal. I always tend to use that inside curb into turn 1. Try and get as much curb as you can. So let's use second gear. Then not much in the exit lift off. Get 4th gear, then flat out to this chicane. And 3rd gear, max it out. To this bit here. You want to make a 100-meter board, 2nd gear. And now through this long sweeping right-hander. 6th gear. To the left as much as right as much as you can. And now down to the last corner, 4th gear. Lift off as well. Don't use much on the exit. 6th gear, really push the car in. If you want, you can use 5th. And 2nd gear for this last chicane. Turn 15, then turn 16. On the power. Hard as you can, down towards the back straight. I forgot what this is called. I think this is called the Walker Straight. I think that's what that straight is called. Yeah, it's called the Walker Straight. We still need to catch up to Bottas though. I don't even know how far Bottas actually is. Question is, when is this man gonna pit? He's got to pit now, hasn't he? Surely. He's got one more stop left. Thank you. Anderson, welcome to the stream. How are you? You alright? I think Bottas just pit. Yeah, alright. I don't know if that's Vettel or Sainz. Who's that? Hamilton. So Hamilton and Raikkonen at the moment, top two. And there's me, well that's top three, and then Vettel, and then I think it might be Carlos Sainz or be Verstappen. I don't know the fifth one. I think it might be Sainz. Yeah, I think it might be Verstappen. Anderson, what do you think to the halos at the moment? That was a slight corner cut. So also the top two leaders are having problems in terms of blue flags with lapping cars. That wasn't a good run. Full race update. Full race update. Hopefully we can catch these back markers, clear them, and then hopefully try and get into the lead. Unless that is Hamilton and then the back marker, which would really help me out. No, that's both Salvers. Okay, so surely they must be 2 laps down, because I've lapped them twice now. This is the second time I've lapped them. So really, shouldn't these be 2 laps down? Eight laps to go though of this Grand Prix. Near enough coming to the end. Valtteri Bottas pulling out a stunner with a 27-1. Hoo-hoo. Need to find another 400 tenths if we want to beat his time. Which I don't think I'm going to find. Not with 3 laps of fuel on board. I need an almighty tank of fuel at the moment, and by the looks of it, we're running out. My feet are killing me. How do F1 drivers actually do this? I mean, this would bore me, but also it would be fun just to meet the fans, I'd say. How far is Hamilton there? He should be that far, 3.4. Tyre status. Vehicle condition. Come on, we can catch him. So there's 6 laps to go. Can we get into P2 or even win the Australian Grand Prix? Somebody is out, and it's Sebastian Vettel. Oh, what a shame. Sebastian Vettel is out. Let's run on board with him. I think it may have just been a... Yeah, it was electronic failure. Pulling off to the side. And the VSC has been brought out. Come on. Come on, Red Bull. How the brakes doing? That's Mum's right. I can see him, he's right there. He's right there. Slow down, get an engine failure or something. That we did in Malaysia. Alright. I'll clean this up in a minute. Yeah, but everything's in my way, my wheel and my shifter's in the way.
Oh, you get past. Just get stuff. Get down and up.
That's what I mean. In a way, partly.
What?
I said that's what I partly meant.
But you've heard
What? No. No, we're the right. Come on. Come on. Come on, Red Bull. How much fuel have I got? I bet even I've just got about enough for a lap of... I'm going to use them in a minute, because after this stream, I am going to go on my phone for a bit. Come on. I need to get him. I need to get him. If I can get P2, I'm right, I'll be happy with that. Thinking about doing another 100% stream in a fortnight when the Bahrain Grand Prix is done. And then win it. Yeah. So I just thought I might as well do a bit of a stream, do a 100% race around Australian Grand Prix as Daniel Riccardo. Because they're quite long races. And then to add to the challenge, I just thought might as well do it in cockpit cam, and I've done sort of well. I'm pushing, I'm going for it, I'm gonna do it. Put my balls to the wall. He's right there, he is right there. I'm dive bombing him. Dive bomb! No, it's not a dive bomb. He's gonna fight me back on the exit. Come on. Service, come on. Come on. He's still there. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's got me. That was never gonna work. What's that? Mercedes versus Renault engine. Yeah, it was a dive bomb. Yeah, I'm just gonna relax now. I don't think there's any point in catching catching Raikkonen. I don't know what the gap is actually. No, 8.3. No point. Can't. I think it's just lap traffic. And even if I did catch him on the last lap, I'd probably jinx it. Oh, well, I don't want to blow up. Done enough of that. I know there's only one lap of fuel left. Shut up, Jeff. Shut up, Jeff. Thank you. No, but if you're trying to focus, trying to do something, all you got him doing is shutting down your bloody ear hole. Shut up. Think of some more words better than shut up. Like, shut your ear hole. Nah, 8.5. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, 58 out of 58. No, killing the gap's 8.5. I'm not gonna do 8.5. No, that's their back marker, their lap traffic. Yeah, by the looks of it. Kieran, that would be awesome. If he could crash and run out of fuel, that would be awesome. We could have a safety car on the last lap. That'd be even better. That wasn't a corner cut, what are you on about? Never heard of a corner cut. There's such things called editing. Can edit it. No. Yep, there it goes. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, still P2. That was a time race.
No, have you ever done that?
So, another excellent win from Ferrari. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to give it to Daniel Riccardo.
Of course it's going to be me, isn't it?
So well today, you know.
I finished in 20th. Well, that was start from 20th anyway.
And from Anthony, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
So look at the incidents. Stop go penalty for ignoring yellow flags. You don't know about that one. Ooh. That stream's done.